Hello, hello! This is Monkeypuzzle and...
Nilo Rio.
That's right, and we're on...
Monkeyrenching the Beast!
That's Monkeyrenching the Beast, and if you didn't catch that the first time. And we're in our Savannah base, which is under the Savannah. And we've done a little redecorating. Partly to make the place nicer. Like we got a nice little bedroom here now where we each have our own little foot lockers with our stuff. And we moved the enchanting table thing over so we don't have to walk over it when we go that way and that way. And then we've done something over here. Anybody who's been playing this game for a while would know what this is going to be for. We made a room for our Mystcraft ages with lots of little book stands to put them on because we're going to need to make a whole bunch of Mystcraft ages, and we're going to do that with you in a second. And the other thing we're going to do is this little space right here is going to be for our Thaumcraft research area. Our research, is it a desk? Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah, for our Thaumcraft research desk, and which is a little different than how most people I've seen go about it in YouTube. They usually like make a whole Thaumcraft base and they go over there and they put everything there. But the research table, you don't actually do any magic, and what you have to do is feed it a whole bunch of resources to get to see these kind of use these kind of aspects. See all these little things popping up when I go over. You need certain combinations of those to figure out how to do the magic, and rather than have to run all those resources off to somewhere else. Okay then, I understand exactly what you're trying to tell me. We thought we'd do it right here in the middle of everything where all our resources are, so that it'll be a lot easier. So what should we do first, Thaumcraft or Mystcraft?
Mystcraft.
Mystcraft, okay. And one of the reasons we want to start both of these things right now in the same episode is because a lot of this is research we're going to have to do by ourselves. We can't do it all with you, but we wanted to just get them going on camera so that we can go ahead with the rest of it. And in the last video, actually, we said we'd be jumping into the Twilight Forest this time, but we decided to go ahead and do this. We didn't feel quite up to the Twilight Forest today, so that will definitely be the next time, no doubt about it. So for Mystcraft, the first thing I want to do actually is I want to make us another link modifier. We've got one over at the Glacier base, but they're so useful that I think we can afford two of them, especially since we're so rich now. And we're going to do something a little cheaty here. It's not really cheaty, it's totally legitimate with IndustrialCraft, but according to vanilla, you'd never be able to do this. Is we're going to make 2 stacks, blam, blam, of diamonds from UU matter. So that was a big old splurge. And then I'm going to make it with a pocket crafting table because it distributes items. I actually have something ready to go in here too. It's another kind of pocket crafting table. We're going to make a minium stone, and I'm going to use some of these shards of minium that we've been picking up from all the mob kills. But first you got to make this thing called an inert stone. So I got that ready to go, and let's get these extra things out of here, and then we'll just put 8 shards of minium right there. And this thing, if I press you said the key for extra?
Yeah.
Which I think is in my case K. I changed it from the default. There it is. I got a crafting table. You can also do equivalent exchange stuff with this, but I don't want to right now. I'm not quite ready to feel good about that. So even though there's all kinds of OP things in here, so I should just get over it. But let me see. For this link modifier, we're going to need another block of gold, and then we're going to need a whole bunch of blocks of diamonds. So that's why I'm using the pocket crafting table, because I can just put all the diamonds in there and just press B, and oh, that's too many. We just need 8, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So put all those away, bam, and we get 8 blocks of diamond, 1 block of gold, and we've got another link modifier. So that's going to be very useful. It's one of my favorite things about Mystcraft, actually, is the link books that are just allow you to teleport all over the place. And it saves a whole bunch of time. I'm going to make another link book just facing this way to use when we come back and forth from our Mystcraft ages. So I can end up right here. So all you got to do is take a book and stand where you want to stand and face the direction you want to face. And just put it in your crafting inventory and take it out, and boom, you got it. So, but then I want to put this to use right here, and put the book in there so that we can make it follow us and not drop every time I use it, and leave it in the ages, and then also be able to use it within this dimension and not have to go outside this dimension to use it. And then let me see, this is, I already have one called Savannah Base, so maybe this is like Savannah Mist, so I know where I end up, and there we go. And so that's the one I'm mostly going to use today. Right on. So one of the reasons we need to get the Mystcraft ages going is because our quarry doesn't include a couple kinds of ores. It doesn't have red power ores, and it doesn't have Zycraft ores, and so I want to make a Mystcraft age where we can set up a quarry. So there'll be several parts to that, and we'll do that when we get there. But so Nito, what do we got to do with this writing desk?
You have to. So you have to put the notebook in there.
We got a notebook here that Nito made already. How'd you make that notebook?
You just put 9. You fill up your crafting table with paper.
Okay, that's it. And we
Yep.
put it right there.
On the side.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
Okay. So we need to fill this full of symbols that will be generated from each age we go to, right?
Yeah.
And then the what am I trying to say here? And then we'll be able to write our own ages. But in the beginning, they're going to be random. And we got one here that Nito wrote already, called age 2. What happened to age 1? Did you throw it away?
Yeah. Oh, I think I never made. I think it starts with age 2.
And then so I'll put age 2 there. Before we go there, though, I'm going to show folks how to make another one. I've got some books in my inventory already. And we need to grab some feathers real quick. It's just a book and a feather, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you take a book and a feather like that, I think it's shapeless, right?
Yeah.
You get a descriptive book. So that one's age 3. And the reason we're putting them on these book stands is because if you don't, they just drop on the ground and they get damaged. Now these are just randomly generated, and there's a good chance they have stuff in it that's going to hurt us. If it does, we're going to just pop right back here with our link books. Nilo is being smart, and he's taken off everything he cares about except our Wither Skull head. I'm taking the opposite strategy, where I'm going there in my full quantum armor, because I think that's going to keep me from getting killed. Anyway, should we go for it?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to age 2.
Here we go.
Okay, you click on that, you click
1,
on this
2,
little
3, go.
dark box, and let's see what we got. Whoa,
Go.
it's dark. Oh, I'm falling. And I think you fall for a while, right? Before the world actually generates.
Oh.
Whoa.
Oh, I'm on a volcano.
So,
With nausea. That's the only bad. Oh, silverwood tree behind you.
oh yeah? So nausea, that's not too bad. We're not going to keep this world, but
Oh,
whoa.
spontaneous explosions.
Spontaneous explosions.
Let's take these quicksilver flowers because we're not going to keep it.
Yeah, okay, you go ahead. I'm going to try to get this silverwood tree. This nausea is really bad, man.
Oh, I guess it only happens when you go into a different age. Creeper, save me.
Okay. Ooh, if I can get my... Yeah, it's a little clumsy there. Okay. Whoa, it's hard to function with this nausea. It kind of comes and goes.
Yeah.
And yeah, there's random explosions.
There we go.
Oh yeah, I get a little penalty when I fly. My chopping's slower.
Oh, there goes nausea.
We're trying to collect silverwood saplings, so that's why we're just taking the time to go ahead and do this. So we'll finish chopping this tree down, and then we're just going to link book back, and we'll meet you back for age 3, as long as we don't die here.
Hopefully we won't.
Yeah, I don't plan to.
I'm going back.
Okay, yeah, let's go back.
Okay. I still am nauseous.
Yeah, I think the potion effects last a little bit. Whoa. Okay, so we don't like that world. We managed to get a couple, well, it's still, okay, the nausea finally went away. Managed to get a couple silverwood saplings out of it, though, before we left. So, the worlds we don't like, we're going to do this, and we already prepared for it.
Wait, don't throw them away yet.
Oh, right, thanks. Because we got to put it in here. And, that's age 2. And then where do we put it? In this other little spot?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. And then that just gave us our first set of symbols. We got mini jungle biome, plains biome, snow forest biome. So we got some biome symbols.
Medium biomes.
Medium, dark, black sky, white
Normal.
sunset.
Normal sky color.
I was-
Flat. Normal time. Eternal rain.
So that was not a very fun world. So now that we've done that, we've got those symbols forever, right?
Yeah.
So we can just toss this book. So we made a nice little garbage pit for all the nasty worlds. So should we do one more with the folks?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do one more.
Oh, right. I have to take a weapon.
Oh, yeah. Grab a weapon real quick.
I'll grab like a stone sword or something.
Okay. While Nilo's grabbing that, I just want to show you out the window here. We got a nice little view of the ravine that first attracted us to this place, and all the little columns that we made when we had the pillar up. So you ready to go?
For 1 second. 1 second.
Okay.
Okay, I'm ready. Steel sword.
All right.
Ready?
Let's go. Age 3. I think only one person can go at a time.
Yeah, I'm in. I'm falling.
Okay, now I can
whoa.
go.
Oh. This is nice. Oh, I'm slow.
It's got spontaneous combustions.
I'm slow and I'm hurting. Why am I hurting?
Because
I'm burning.
we have slowness.
I'm burning.
And this has spontaneous fire.
Oh.
I
Yeah,
think.
because I just saw
Unless that was lightning.
Lightning struck us?
No.
Ow.
No, I think this world has spontaneous combustion.
And fire.
So this is a bad world, and I don't see anything to grab. Let's get out of here. I
Okay.
bet that's a Mystcraft dungeon over there, or a Thaumcraft dungeon
Where?
over there. But I already found one in our overworld, so we don't need to go there. But I've been saving it for everybody. I'm going back. You ready?
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay.
Ooh, this is a pretty good world, actually.
Oh yeah.
It's flat, large biomes, mountain taiga, meadow, autumn woods, bright,
Are you
eternal
looking?
rain, normal time, flat.
Oh, okay. You can see all that right there.
Yeah, I'll take it out.
Okay. So you're gonna go ahead and put it in the notebook.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys got the gist. We're gonna do that a bunch of times, and all the worlds that don't hurt us we could potentially save.
Should I throw it away?
Yeah, all the ones with those bad effects and everything we don't necessarily want to keep. Why would we ever want to go back to a world with slowness? So yeah, so we're gonna do enough worlds till we get enough good symbols that we can generate worlds we want to keep, and then we can start quarrying in them and doing all kinds of neat stuff. So we'll go through those when we come back. We'll give you an update of what we found and take you to some of the interesting ones. But now, for the second half of this episode, let's do some Thaumcraft research real quick and get that set up so we can go ahead and keep doing that without you. So what do we guys do first, Nilo?
First we have to make some tables.
Okay, and this
There's
is
a crafting recipe with the wood.
okay. You want to do it? You want me to do it? That's the recipe right there.
I'll do it in the project table.
Okay, while you do that, I'm gonna go ahead and make myself my wand.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna need that in a minute. And oh, I can use my medium stone. And I press K. I need some sticks. So let's get that. And you see, a wand is like that. You got a stick, a gold nugget, and a shard, any kind of shard. So there's my first wand of the apprentice. Um, all right, so got 2 tables. You saw the recipe for it, and then we got to make those scribing tools, right?
Oh, first, before we do that, we should make Thaumanomicons.
Oh, okay, we'll do that too. You want to just put do we just put those 2 bookshelves down on the ground?
Yeah, and you right-click them with R1.
Okay, so go ahead and put those down.
Here,
And
I'll take this one.
okay, so that's scribing tools. A feather, ink sac, and a glass bottle or a file. We don't have any files yet. And then I just right-click this,
Yeah.
and that's my Thaumanomicon. That is my dictionary of, or encyclopedia of magic. And this is going to tell me a whole bunch about a lot of the stuff I need to know. So I'm not going to go through all this because you guys can make one just like that and go through it. And I've seen a lot of YouTubers do it. And we're going to put did I just put these down anywhere on the desk?
Yeah, just right-click on it.
There we go. And now we've got our research table. And in this, we're going to research this one thing with y'all. So you can see it too? Okay, so you can see how it's done. But we're not going to do more than that because you're supposed to figure this stuff out yourself. And I've got a lot to figure out with it.
I took the stuff out.
Okay. So can I watch you do it? Is
Yeah,
that
I'll
possible?
turn it just... So, I don't know. Do you see the cobblestone in there?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
So tell us what
first,
tell us what you're doing.
So first, you see this green bar at the bottom?
Uh-huh.
So I flip it and it goes to thorough. And then it'll have more chance to use up the resource, but also it will give us like more progress.
Okay.
So first, let me put in this coal.
Okay, I see it.
Oh,
and hold on, let me look at these things. So we got Potentia, power, Potentia, which is power, energy, strength, Ignis, fire, heat, burn, and Saxon, which is stone and rock. These are the aspects, right?
Yeah, but first, I forgot, we need paper.
Okay. So every object has aspects, and they're the magical properties of those objects. And by giving objects to this research table, we basically feeding these aspects into it, that's going to do the research that's going to tell us how to make different magical stuff in Thaumcraft, a lot of which is really cool. I want to get to an excavating wand that I saw Direwolf had.
Wand of excavation.
Yes, the wand of excavation.
There we go, paper.
So
and now we just hit that research button.
Okay.
Boom. And then we're on research to unknown theory.
So I think this research is going to be specific to Nilo. I'm not going to have it yet, but we're going to watch him do it. So you're just putting coal in there right now?
Yeah.
And that's all you put. And you're hitting that little magnifying glass button?
Yeah.
To
and
do all this?
Yeah, and I know how to make Nitor. I've seen Direwolf do it. So we need some Lux.
Yeah, so Nilo's got this one memorized. And as he presses and feeds those things, these are going to 100 over here.
Yeah, and we got it. You just take it out. You want to take it out? Or should I take it out?
The Nitor? I'll take it out if I can.
Yeah.
So there we go. We got Nitor. Oh, and I guess actually we can both use it if we you have to right click it to learn it. Is that right?
Yeah.
So I right click. Oh.
So you got it.
So I got it, which Nilo can do again pretty easily. So that means in my Thaumanomicon, right?
Yeah.
I've got this now, Nitor, which this flame seems to be fueled, which they misspelled, by magic itself. The number of uses for an ever-burning flame seems endless, but unfortunately it doesn't seem to produce much heat, which I wonder if that means we can use it to light up around the glacier without melting the ice.
Yeah, it looks really awesome, Nitor, when you place it.
Though it could prove to be a steady source of light and energy. Nitor can also be placed in the world to act as a magical light source. Yeah, so when we have a cauldron, or what do you call the cauldron thing?
Crucible.
The crucible, we'll be able to make it when we give these aspects to the crucible. But we're not going to make anything yet because we don't want to mess up our aura around here and have wisps attacking us and stuff like that. We're just going to do research here. So we're going to do one more, and then we're going to call it a day.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what are you going to do next, Nilo?
we're gonna make alimentum. These are my favorite.
Okay.
With a crucible, you can pretty much make magical throwing grenades.
Okay. So we're gonna have to set some rules about those.
Yeah.
No blowing up our overworld.
So I researched some cobblestone, which got us this fractus,
Okay.
which is like destruction and fragmentation.
Now you put coal in there,
Yeah, which
and
has,
that's giving you ignis and potentia.
and then you got alimentum. I'll
Right
learn
on.
it. Or
Okay, go ahead.
okay, I'll read it to you. The substance throbs with fiery energy, and it is more than eager to release that energy at the slightest bump. It may be unstable, but it would probably make a good source of fuel.
So there's alimentum right
So
there.
maybe
What
you
it
can
looks
put it
like.
in a furnace, and it'll be like as good as a lava bucket. I
Huh.
got it,
Okay.
and I'll make you one.
Right on. Thank you. So there you go. There's 2 pieces of research. That's some pretty basic stuff. So if you watch anybody do it on this YouTube already, you've seen that. So the rest of it we're going to go ahead and do ourselves because we don't want to give it all away to you. Some people are doing that, some aren't. It wouldn't be all that interesting either to, I think, to make us to watch us putting random objects in there and seeing if we get the right potentia and all that.
Oh,
And
I accidentally found out another one
oh, cool.
I didn't know about.
Right on.
It's how to make gunpowder.
So obviously in this case Nilo knew exactly what he was doing from those 2, but you can start just by putting random things in here, and there's some clues as you go along. Sometimes these things will show up more brightly if you need them. They'll be grayed out or dim out if you don't. Sometimes when you've done some of it, you can read the research notes and it'll give you some hints, like this tells you about explosiveness, so you know you're going for gunpowder. And so you probably, if you put some gunpowder in there, it'll leave you in the right direction. And the more you put stuff in the right direction, the more of these symbols will show up, and you know what you're going for. So there we go. Nilo just got another one. This is now we can actually manufacture gunpowder ourselves.
There we go.
Yep.
And I'll make you alimentum.
Okay. Well, folks, I think that's been about half an hour. We might have an episode here where we all could almost do without a cut, except for just a few little things when we went to grab something. So yeah, there we go. Next time you see us, hopefully we'll have this like full of ages that we might keep. When we find a good one, we're going to start a quarry in it, and we're going to use the tesseract, the energy tesseracts, to fuel the quarry in that age. And then we'll get rubies and sapphires and Zycraft stones and all the full spectrum of auras that we can get in this world now. Rather than, we could also go off somewhere to a chunk that wasn't loaded before and do it, but it's just more fun to use the Mystcraft ages for that. So moving right along, and then pretty much guaranteed that the next time we come back, we'll be heading straight into the Twilight Forest. So stay tuned for that, and thanks once again for joining us. Woohoo!
You.
Yeah, you got any parting words, Nilo?
I just accidentally discovered magical tallow.
All right, well, the discoveries are going to keep coming here, so hope you folks are going to do this yourself. Oh, by the way, I think also, I'm not sure with this episode or the next one, curious if people want to have world downloads of our map. I'm totally willing to set that up on Mediafire if people want, so let me know if anybody's interested in that. Okay, see you later. Bye.